Yes, indeed. What's happening, world? B Marsh Boxing. And I'm back at it with a post fight review. Jaime Munguia from Mexico versus the Polish guy, Kamil Szremeta. And Kamil Szremeta came into this fight as a late minute replacement. I believe he was replacing, what's that guy's name? The other Polish guy, Sulecki. Okay. And Jaime Munguia treated him as if he is a late minute replacement, winning every single round. You know, the body attack was on point. Szremeta didn't really have nothing that could hurt the man, Jaime Munguia. You know, Jaime Munguia don't got the greatest defense, so he did get hit, but not enough to deter him from throwing his combinations, fighting behind his jab, keeping a tight high guard, not much head movement, but throwing that jab and the left hooks to the liver, you know, and vicious looping left hooks to the head. The combination punching and the punch variety of Jaime Munguia to me is his best attribute. You know what I mean? His punch for the diversification of his punch variety is what makes him an exciting fighter, regardless of who he fights. You know, now we got to see him get tested to see if he'll display these same type of attributes he has against the Zerametas and the Liam Smith. Liam Smith did give him a very good fight. I had Munguia winning that fight 7-5, but the uppercut was percolating for Jaime Munguia. The left looping left hook to the liver right behind the man Zerameta's elbow, and fighting from a nice range where he could jump backwards. You know what I mean? And make the man Zerameta miss. Then he comes forward. You know, he's like a 160 pound. What's that guy's name? Emmanuel Navarrete at 130 pounds now, I believe. I'm sorry, a featherweight, 126. You know, the punch variety and just punching from weird angles is what makes him Jaime Munguia an interesting fighter to watch. You know what I mean? And he dismantled Zerameta. Man, Zerameta quit on his stool in round six. Did not get up for round seven, and he was just getting outmatched in there. And I could tell they was going to throw the towel soon because the guy wasn't responding back with even any punches. You know what I mean? In the later rounds, like rounds 5 and 6, he was moving, going backwards, not really throwing anything. Jaime Munguia was just playing with this guy. You know what I mean? And the body shot game, I think, took a lot of steam up out of Zerameta to the point where he didn't have enough to throw any punches. In round six, the combination punching of Jaime Munguia, the right, leading with a right uppercut, throwing a jab, a 1-2 behind it, looping left hook to the body. It was just a little too much for Zerameta. So 6 round knockout or stoppage for the man Jaime Munguia. He now improves to 37 wins and 37 knockouts. Excuse me, 37 wins and 30 knockouts. Still undefeated, and campaigning at 160 pounds. I'd like to see him fight Gabe Rosado next. Gabe Rosado on this same card had a devastating knockout, arguably the knockout of the year so far. But the guy did get up. You ain't lay him out. He did get up, but it was the way he went down. We ain't think he gonna get up, but he got up and did the little Trevor Burbick, beautiful knockout for the man Gabe Rosado, and I'd like to see that next. As a matter of fact, Gabe Rosado versus Jaime Munguia, make it happen, Golden Boy, on the zone. Winner gets an opportunity to fight for a world title, possibly fight Bubu Andrade. How about that? I'd love to see that. You know what I mean? But I'm not sure if the man Gabe Rosado fought tonight at 168 pounds. Like I told y'all, when it comes to the zone fights, I got the volume off. I don't need to hear Chris Mannix. I could tolerate the man Latin Snake Sergio Moore. He's a good commentator. But the other guy, he really ruins my viewing pleasure with what he be talking about as far as his commentary. So I listened to that shit on mute. So I don't know if that man Rosado was fighting at 168 or 160, but he did call out the man Jaime Munguia, and we'd like to see that next. Be Marsh Boxing. Leave your thoughts and comments. Let me know what y'all thought about this fight, and I'm gone. Peace.